Slack attack.
Well, yeah, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk through some more Skyrim, do Wield, Lazy Boy, and let's continue to buff this guy up and get him ready for combat. A couple of things I forgot to mention in the previous video is we still have 6 perk points left to spend. This is very important. Right now, our armor rating, if we put on all our newly created champions gear, our combat gear, our armor rating is 307, but we can get some key perks in the heavy armor skill tree, namely Juggernaut 1, Juggernaut 2, which gives us a 40% increase in our armor rating, and well fitted, since we're wearing all heavy armor. This gives us another 25% increase. And now let's check out our armor rating, and it is boom, 537. And the maximum allowable armor, if you're not using a shield, or the maximum usable armor, not allowable but usable armor, is 567, otherwise known as the armor cap. So we're just 30 short of the armor cap. All we have to do is go to the Lordstone, and that'll give us an extra 50 armor, and that'll put us well over the cap. So that's that taken care of. Next, magic resistance. We still have 3 perk points left. In the alteration skill tree, let's put 1 point into novice alteration, and another point into apprentice alteration, and a final point into magic resistance 1, which will give us an extra 10% magic resistance. Once we get up to level 36, we get another perk point, and since we're eligible, we can also get magic resistance rank 2. That'll give us an extra 20%. And once again, once we go to the Lordstone, which we should probably do right now, just in case we run into some trouble on the way, we'll get an extra 25% magic resistance there. Other than that, we are going to go on an ingredients run to get the necessary ingredients to cook up a big batch of fortify one-handed potions and fortify destruction potions, of which the value I demonstrated in the previous video. Let's help us to absorb more health. And while we're at it, let's bring along some ingredients to make some restore health potions, some emergency restore health potions. Let's say, what's the bottleneck here? Usually I use swamp fungal pot. That's a good one to use. 16 swamp fungal pot. Okay, let's grab those. And blue mountain flower. We can make those right away. Business gear on. Blue mountain flower. 171 points of health, yeah. Just in case of an emergency. Very good. Let's hockey those suckers right away. This is really good because this will, now we won't be required to use the healing spell, which will keep unequipping our left hand weapon every time we use the healing spell. So it's much better to use health potions instead of the healing spell. Alright, so that's that. Next, we got the food to make some vegetable soup, big batch of vegetable soup. Yeah, like I said, let's gear up and hit up the Lordstone right away, just in case we get hit by one of those challengers as we're running around collecting ingredients, but you know, could happen. Okay, so we're ready. Vegetable soup is ready. Let's go kick the tires and light some fires and whack some bandits at the Lordstone. Get right with your maker, Lordstone bandits. Here comes Lazy Boy.
Never should have come here. You're alive.
That's one down. That's two down. Bandit thug, eh? So? So what? Damn. Alright, so there we go. We are now hitting the armor cap. 587. And we now have 60% magic resistance. 25 from the Lord Stone. 25 from our Bread and Blood. And 10% from magic resistance in the alteration skill tree. We could bring that up to the max, which is 85% by getting rank 2 magic resistance and completing the Book of Love quest, which will give us another 15%, which we're going to do next video. And then we'll have maximum magic resistance. That's that. For now, let's go get a whole bunch of Canis Root and Tel Mithrin. Just sitting there for free. Okay, in a practice run, I ran into one of those. There he is. Is that the challenger? Well, those guys are like, you know. Just putting up a Stormy right there just in case. Okay, Tel Mithrin Kitchen. This is one place I forgot to hit up. Oh, they came inside with me. Okay. Who's a good Stormy? There are 10 Canis Root in here. There's some cabbages, so we can use those to make some vegetable soup. 10 Canis Root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just use this raw beef. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. And let's make some vegetable soup while we're at it. And we're good. I'm just doing this like I said because in a practice run, one of those stupid challengers accosted me right here. And he basically wiped me right out because I didn't have any magic resistance at the time. We're allowed to go in the steward's house because we're friends with the steward. Right? And he's got a single Canis Root lying around here somewhere. Might as well grab that. Right there.
Wisdom to you, friend.
And to you too. Let's take that swamp fungal pod. Powdered mammoth tusk. Alright, why not? He'd actually sleep in his bed too. Okay, so that's it. Let's go next door to Tel Mithrin. All the Canis Root here should have respawned. Up and away.
Good day, friend.
Good day.
Well,
Alright, starting with, I'm going to make a marker here. A lot of you seem to think that there's an alchemy lab in Tel Mithrin. There is none. These aren't alchemy labs. That's a staff enchanter. That's an enchanting table.
You may have it.
There's no alchemy lab here. I wish there was. I mean, it'd be perfect, like I said in my commentary earlier on. It'd be perfect if there was, but there's no alchemy lab here. That's an enchanting table. Okay, so I just want to quickly collect the Canis Root. I don't really care about the other ingredients. I'm going to use something as a marker, so as we work our way around the room, we'll know when we got all the way around the room. Let's use the enchanting room as the marker. I don't think there's any in here. Alright. Light up and be happy. Canis Root there. Might as well grab those. Yeah, can't help himself. Like, is he gonna leave all that? Here's some more here.
Well, hey, that's not something you see every day.
You like that, eh? It's called candlelight. Be a real good friend to me and I'll teach it to you one day. There's one there. Might as well take that. Is that some more powdered mammoth tusk? Yeah, why not? Okay, and I think I'm gonna grab these things too. This will probably overload me. Nope. Here's one there.
If you're going to be up here, stay out of my way.
I love Nelith. He's so friendly.
Shh. Master Nemoth is concentrating.
Okay, what are we looking at here? 23. That's good enough for me. Now we just have to match this up with some hanging moss. And nightshade, likewise, we're going to match that up with some glowing mushroom.
At least
Okay, our work here is done.
He might be sleeping with his eyes open.
Shields up, Scotty. And I don't think the... Whoops. It's after hours. You hear that? Some weird sounds here. In Telemithrin, or rather in Soul's time. I don't think the Canis root has respawned here in the apothecary shop. It didn't in practice runs for some reason, although it by rights should have. There's a challenger right there. Right there. Huh. Go get him, Slack. Fuck! Okay, let's do this.
Hey, lots. It keeps me busy. Crazy flaw. Trying to get some... Kill?
Do I have any one-handed potions? Yes, I do.
Be careful.
You call yourself a wizard? I challenge you to a duel.
Okay, let's do this. It's your funeral.
The gods will be the judge of that. Never should have come.
Get him, Stormy. Told you it was your funeral. Don't underestimate that guy, though. If he takes you by surprise and you're not ready, like I said in the praxis run, killed me instantly, pretty much, because I hadn't hooked up my Lord's Stone and I forgot to activate my magic resistance in the alteration skill tree. But at this time, so that's it. That's the end of you. Let that be a lesson. Don't mess with the lazy boy, especially when he's got a full diaper. Ha! All right, apothecary shop is now open. Just take a quick look around.
Damn that man. He's being totally unreasonable.
Usually they're over here. And they're not, so they didn't respond. Okay, so we'll just have to go with what we got. I know we're gonna get a lot more Canis root, but I would much prefer to wait until we get the green thumb perk in the alchemy skill tree, which will allow us to collect double ingredients. So that's the point of that. Next, back to the mainland. And it's off to Solitude we go. Solitude. In the Solitude Catacombs, there is 70 plus hanging moss. We're just going to collect just enough to match up with the Canis root though. Because like I said, later on, we're going to get double ingredients. Assuming we go that route, if we get the green thumb perk. So let's not waste that opportunity. There's some nightshade. Same thing with the nightshade. I'm going to collect just enough nightshade to suit our purposes now. I don't want to do a complete nightshade run because, like I said, later on we'll be collecting double. Well, in answer to your question there, buddy, we just took down a challenger who thought he was real hot doo-doo. Okay, 3 skeletons in here. They should be absolutely no problem. Alright, collecting souls here, boss. Nice try. What happened? Did I not have an empty soul gem? Yep, that seems to be the case. Alright. And as you can see, our weapons are not depleting one bit. The charge on our weapons is not depleting one bit. That's great. I just love that. Alright, we're just going to collect just enough to match the Canis root. So let's collect 23 hanging moss. They're all hanging up on the walls here in case you've never been here in the Solitude Catacombs. Yeah, 70 plus hanging moss in here. Let's put a little light on the subject. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm overloaded. Okay, something's got to go. The wooden bowl. We could also put on the Blackguard's armor. That gives us a lot more carry weight. There we go. What was that? 15? 16. 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All done. Okay, next. Glowing mushroom. Glowing mushroom, there's a ton of glowing mushroom in this place called Lost Echo Cave, which conveniently enough is just down the road here, north here, and along this road here, right. I don't know if you can see this, the curve in the road right here west of Solitude is right about there. So we just have to take a ride down here, ride north, and ride along there. Some hostiles on the way. Could be some hostile mages right around Lost Echo Cave. So you have to be wary of that. First of all, off to Catless Farm to retrieve our horse. For us, we're going for a little run. Alright. Combat gear on. It is on. Oh yeah, right, I'm overloaded. Tell you what, let's go to the homestead and dump off that heavy dwarven armor, or heavy dwarven metal. There you go. Lazy boy, door-to-door service. And anything else we don't need? Tell you what, let's dump off these potions too. There you go, keep it nice and simple. Done and done. Next. Now we can put on our combat armor. Ready to rock. Back up to Catless Farm. And a little ride west to Lost Echo Cave. Okay, push north. Hang left. I just want to put on my combat gear just in case. There we go. Right here. Show you the map where that is. Right south of the Statue to Meridia. Which is where you start that quest. A new hand touches the beacon, if I recall correctly. Always some kind of hostile encounter right around this area here. It's typically a troll, but at this level it could actually be a dangerous mage. Looks like just a goat to me, Slack. No. Further on. Right in there. You can see him. See the mage? Yeah. We don't really need to take him on, so let's just run by. There's the troll. Yeah, let's give Lazy Boy a little bit of exercise. Here, troll. Bad troll. Bad. Bad. Give me your troll vat. That's enough out of you. I hear a bear. That's right, there is a bear around here. Okay, why not? There he is right there. Okay, bear, take your best shot. Let's see what you got. That's it? And that was without vegetable soup. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna leave Frost here, because in a practice run he died a horrible death as I ran into the Lost Echo Cave and left him to fend for himself with a couple of mages that came back out and he was dead. It was a horrible sight. Ain't more hell. Alright, let me just get rid of the remove that. Here we go, Lost Echo Cave. Okay, at least 21 glowing mushroom in the opening part here. More if you open up the second part, but we're just going to do the opening part. Get some candlelight happening here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I think there's 22 to be exact. I always have a hard time finding every single one. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It doesn't matter. About 20. That's close enough for rock and roll. I'm not a completionist. Never have been a completionist. There's one up there. Okay. Oh, one over here. That should be 15. Did slack call it or did slack call it? Hanging moss there. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. Now, if you want to open up this door here and get a lot more glowing moss, or glowing mushroom rather, you have to put a glowing mushroom on this ceremonial brazier and it'll burn it up, and then that door will open and then you go in there. But you'll have to fight a whole bunch of Falmer and choruses, if I recall correctly. You have to fight for those hanging moss, or rather those glowing mushroom. This is a one-handed skill, but we might as well take that because they're right here. That's it. So we got everything we came for. Yeah, so now we got all the ingredients necessary to make some combat potions. Let's go do that. Oh, there's one that I forget to collect here. Nope, we got that. Okay. Once again, we're still looking to get up to level 36. So, and we're just short. Let's go hook up the Thief Stone, get the rest of bonus before we make up all these potions. Alright, back down to the Thief Stone. Over to the homestead. Get the rest of bonus. Double check. These don't rest a bonus. Very good. Business gear on. Why did you call it business gear, Slack? Why didn't you call it crafting gear? I don't know, I thought of crafting gear, I just thought it was a little awkward. I preferred business gear. Business gloves, business this, business that. Besides, is there anything sacred? I mean, come on. I'm allowed to, you know, exert some of my preferences on this walkthrough, Hank. Yeah. Just saying. No, I prefer business gear. Crafting gear, I thought it was a little awkward. Yeah. All right, so let's craft. No, let's make a bunch of combat potions. Canis root and hanging moss. There we go. One-handed weapons do 109% more damage for 60 seconds. Let's crank out a bunch of those. We're leveling up here, boss. This is perfect. And let's make a whole bunch of fortified destruction potions with the glowing mushroom that we collected and the nightshade that we collected. There we go. Destruction spells are 137% stronger. Once again, this will increase the amount of health we absorb with each hit of our dual-wielding weapons. Let's crank out a bunch of those. And we leveled up. Mission accomplished. With alchemy, let's stash all the spare ingredients. Oh yeah. Did I make the restored health potions? Yes, I did. Done and done. Since we leveled up. Trying to remember if I used up my skill training purchase price for this level. I don't think I did. Oops. When was the last time I did a quick save? Ah, well. Let's put some points into Magicka. There we go. Yeah, oopsie daisy. At any rate, we can now get magic resistance rank 2. So now we have 70% magic resistance. All that remains is to do the Book of Love quest, which is coming up next. And we're gonna go to Markarth and wipe out all the Forsworn who refuse to leave on account of a glitch that somebody told me about, and it happened to me in my game. So now that we are kicking butt, let's go to Markarth and wipe those guys out, because we're gonna have to go to Markarth and hook up with Calcimo as part of the Book of Love quest. So that's coming up next video. Yeah, going back into combat there, lazy boy. Hey, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. See you next video. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.